A question, chilling to the very core of one's being, reverberates in the deafening silence of the modern world. If a nation as mighty and seemingly invulnerable as the United States of America can be overwhelmed by the unbridled fury of nature in a single, terrifying night, what truly awaits the rest of global civilization, which is, in its essence, infinitely more fragile? This blood-curdling reality is no longer a mere abstract hypothesis. Rather, it is a somber chapter etched into the annals of history. The catastrophic flooding that ravaged the state of Texas on July 6, 2025, is now indelibly marked as one of the deadliest natural disasters to strike the southern regions of the United States within the last decade. The very pulse of life within the Lone Star State seemed to falter, instantaneously paralyzed under the merciless onslaught of relentless floodwaters. As of this report, the mournful tally of casualties has already recorded over 80 human lives tragically snatched from the tapestry of existence, a figure that includes the heartbreaking loss of 28 innocent children. Thousands of homes, once silent witnesses to the laughter and tears of their inhabitants, were swept away from their foundations, leaving behind only a gaping, agonizing void. To add insult to injury, this calamitous event unfolded at a crucial juncture, precisely when the United States of America was at the zenith of its involvement, extending unwavering support to Israel's military actions in the Gaza Strip. Consequently, this unfortunate timing inevitably raises a profound dilemma. Is this simply a natural disaster, a tragic happenstance, or is it a stark portent, a harbinger that the entire world, with all its complexities and transgressions, is next in line to face cosmic judgment? Therefore, continue to follow this narrative closely, for there exists a concealed truth regarding Texas's fundamental role in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a truth that will drastically alter your perception and unveil the genuine significance concealed beneath this world-shattering disaster. The region that bore the brunt of nature's unbridled wrath was Kerr County, encompassing the city of Kerrville and the location of Camp Mystic, a summer retreat exclusively designed for women. Beyond the immediate devastation, the catastrophic flood also ravaged other areas, encompassing Travis, Burnett, Kendall, Tom Green, and Williamson counties. Hundreds of residences were submerged, completely inundated to their rooftops, becoming watery tombs. Critical infrastructure crumbled as bridges, vital arteries for transportation, were reduced to fragmented debris, effectively severing communities. The road network, once a lifeline, was irrevocably disrupted, leading to the widespread isolation of entire populations. Tragically, numerous families found themselves helplessly trapped in campgrounds and the undulating terrain of the hill country, cut off entirely from the outside world. By Monday, the confirmed death toll had chillingly risen to 82 individuals, a figure that included the heartbreaking revelation that 28 of the deceased were children. Among the missing were 10 young girls and a female counselor from Camp Mystic, their fates still shrouded in uncertainty. They were last seen either within their cabins or desperately attempting to escape along a trail, just as the initial surge of the floodwaters struck with overwhelming force. A remarkable tale of survival emerged from a young girl who managed to live through the disaster. She had single-handedly traversed over 20 miles through the raging torrent before being rescued while desperately clinging to a tree trunk. In the initial 36 hours of the rescue operation, a concerted effort involving helicopters, drones, inflatable boats, and personnel bravely navigating perilous areas teeming with venomous snakes, resulted in the successful evacuation of over 850 people. However, as time elapsed, the glimmer of hope for discovering additional survivors began to diminish precipitously, casting a pall over the region. Beginning on Sunday morning, grieving families began to arrive at the disaster site. Their hearts laden with sorrow, to witness the skeletal remains of cabins and to search for fragments of their loved ones' personal belongings. A palpable atmosphere of profound sorrow enveloped the entire area, punctuated by heart-wrenching sobs echoing across the devastated landscape as a parent discovered an object that once belonged to their deceased child or relative. This catastrophic flood, which decimated a significant portion of Texas, not only claimed a staggering number of lives and crippled vital infrastructure, but also, unexpectedly, opened Pandora's box, reigniting fierce debates concerning morality and the direction of the United States foreign policy. This heart-rending tragedy unfolded in a region long recognized as the heartland of the energy industry, a stronghold of conservative political power within the United States, and a bastion of unwavering support for Israel amidst the escalating conflict in the Gaza Strip. Texas is far more than just another state. It stands as the foremost oil producer in the United States, a critical nexus of strategic military installations, and, significantly, a pivotal logistical hub for the substantial transfer of military aid to Israel. Indeed, compelling evidence of this role is exemplified by the documented departure of two colossal C-17 Globemaster III military transport aircraft. These behemoths of the air, laden with crucial cargo, lifted off from Fort Cavazos in Texas and touched down in southern Israel a mere hour before a calamitous flood engulfed much of the Texan landscape. This particular shipment represented the sixth and seventh such delivery within a fleeting 24-hour period. Each aircraft bore a precious cargo of cutting-edge air defense equipment and, even more significantly, a contingent of American military personnel, ferried directly into the heart of the ongoing conflict. Verified military intelligence strongly indicates that Fort Cavazos, along with other strategic bases like Joint Base San Antonio, has served as indispensable nodes in a supply chain funneling artillery systems, rockets, and advanced radar defense systems to Israel since October 2023. In essence, it is from Texan soil that the perceived Zionist war machine has been relentlessly fueled with the munitions and technological capabilities necessary to sustain its operations. The Quran offers a stark and unequivocal admonition: "And fear a trial which will not strike those who have wronged among you exclusively, and know that Allah is severe in penalty." This verse transcends a mere personal spiritual warning. It serves as a bedrock social principle. If a nation knowingly allows injustice to fester unchecked or unopposed, divine retribution, or at the very least, devastating consequences, may befall all segments of society, indiscriminately impacting even those who consider themselves innocent bystanders. The haunting question that now lingers in the air is this: was the catastrophic Texas flood merely a random occurrence, an arbitrary tragedy devoid of deeper meaning? Or was it a chilling sign, a stark reminder that the support of injustice, even when enacted from afar, carries a profound and unavoidable price that must eventually be paid? Adding a layer of tragic irony to this situation, it's worth noting that 8 years prior, a proposal to establish an early flood warning system along the Guadalupe River basin was formally presented. Yet, this critically important proposition languished, tragically unheeded. It's especially galling when considering that the region, infamously known as Flash Flood Alley, was regularly teeming with children attending summer camps. The potential for such devastation was not only known, but tragically ignored. Instead of implementing a reliable early warning system with sirens or installing automated water level sensors, local authorities in Kerr County had unfortunately chosen to depend solely on a rudimentary system. This antiquated approach relied on verbal communication between camp supervisors to disseminate critical information. As a result, when the catastrophic flash flood ravaged Kerr County last week, a palpable sense of dread filled the air. No piercing sirens cut through the night, and no effective early warnings reached the vulnerable populace in time. While SMS alerts were indeed dispatched, they arrived tragically late, leaving countless residents with insufficient time to react, and many didn't even manage to read them. Adding insult to injury, a proposal to establish a comprehensive alert system, estimated to cost $1 million, had been previously rejected due to perceived fiscal constraints. It seems a grave miscalculation had been made. Even at the most recent budget meeting, this alert system was still not considered a priority. The taxpayers were unwilling to fund it, lamented Rob Kelly, the county judge of Kerr County, his voice heavy with regret. The consequences of this decision are now painfully clear. As the floodwaters recede, the community is left to grapple with the daunting task of sifting through the debris and confronting the agonizing reality of past choices. The weight of what-ifs hangs heavy in the air, a stark reminder of the vital importance of proactive disaster preparedness. The heartbreaking aftermath serves as a somber lesson about the true cost of neglecting public safety in the face of budgetary concerns.